Before I explain to you how we're going to play and what the game is, we teased this last week, and I put it out on our community tab. We mentioned it on the show. We mentioned it in overtime that I was looking for Browns fans to give us their perspective here. Now, a bunch of people answered. I said, send me an email. Only one person sent me an email and followed up. So shout out to John Byington. Let's give him a round of applause for John.
Yes, John.
Who not only followed my instructions, sent me an email, he sent us the videos back.
Nice.
So we're going to see John 4 times. We have 13 questions for this game. He sent 4 answers in. I wanted to get 4 for each, but only one person answered, so I only got these 4. And this is a yes or no game. It is very simple. Would you do, insert here, for a guaranteed appearance in the Super Bowl for the Browns? Not a win, but an appearance.
Now, here's my problem with this question. Is, to me, the excitement of going to the Super Bowl, and I understand the Browns haven't been, but the Bengals have, so I've been through this. The excitement of going through the Super Bowl is the journey of getting there, especially the playoff journey to get there. And if I knew that they were guaranteed that spot, I don't think it feels the same. You know what I mean?
But you would still get the full feeling of victory if the Browns were to win.
If
You need to cut it out. You know where you at? If the Browns, listen, you telling me the Browns, I'm watching every game and with a smile on my face at the end.
Here's what I'm going to do is I am answering this question as if once I answer the question, you are using the Will Smith from Men in Black. You know how he does the thing where and I don't remember anything that I agreed to.
Okay.
All right, that's how I'm taking it. Go ahead.
Hey, listen,
the Flash.
It's just like people.
Or I'm going to take it as I get $2 million instead of the Browns going to the Super Bowl.
If somebody told you this supermodel has to be with you for 2 years, because we're paying her.
That's fine.
That's still, guess what? I still reap the benefits. And you gotta pretend all. I'm pretending all for 2 years.
Yeah.
Look at me.
To me, it's different, but all right, I hear you. All right, let's go.
So we have 13 questions.
Okay.
It's a yes or no. Write it on the board, but don't turn it around. I want everyone to reveal at once.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
So, Steve, let's take the first one. To guarantee a Super Bowl appearance for the Browns, would you allow every photo on your camera roll to be leaked to the public? Yes or no?
Oh, man, that's a good one. I mean, I got no,
And remember, write it on the board. We'll do a reveal all at once.
I mean, I got.
Anybody sending naked pictures of themselves to people?
I got pictures on there with like my face covered with a trash bag. And like a cherry edible thong, so I can't do all those.
You do?
Man, I got like that.
That's awesome.
I got a belt timed around my waist with no pants on.
What you be doing in your spare time?
I'm in there posing with chocolate fondue. I don't know, man. Maybe, this is. I mean, I'm gonna go super viral.
These are all along the same line.
I'm on the fence on this one.
And this is appearance. Now here's the thing: if I got hacked, I'm gonna just blame it on somebody else. I got hacked and it was Photoshop. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, these is fake. These is fake pictures. And by the way, if I do, I'm gonna have a Photoshop artist. I'm gonna have him put abs on me. I'm gonna have him like Photoshop the abs.
Make you look stronger.
Yeah.
Better shape.
Yeah.
All
just
right.
prowess.
And the answer, everyone, flip on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, yes, and Tyvis says absolutely.
I was on the fence because I do have a couple of pictures like with no shirt on, and I don't really need anybody to see me with no shirt on.
That's all you gonna see is my kids. So go ahead.
Hey, listen.
I don't have anything.
I'm not a big picture taker, so I don't have a lot of photos. And they just my kids are being football
I'm on my
uniform.
phone with tubes. I'll be telling my mom, you better quit swiping.
Take
You
them
gonna
off.
see
Take them off.
You better stop swiping. I got these tube socks
Swipe
on.
again. All right, number 2, Mike. That was a good
Number
one.
2, and we have an answer from David, or from John, John, for this next one. So
Okay.
we'll get your answer, then we'll listen to John. Question 2, to guarantee a Super Bowl appearance for the Browns, would you eat a piece of dog poop?
Nah, we ain't doing that. we not doing.
Oh, Mike.
Nah, fam.
I think we're all ready.
Come on, man. You might.
No, and nah, fam. Let's see what John said. Would John eat dog poop?
Nope.
Would you eat dog poop? Hell no. That's what they do up in Ann Arbor. I think they smoke that crap up there, too.
I thought John was going to say yes.
Shout out to John.
I'm like, that guy's been suffering with the Browns for 50 years, 60 years, whatever it is.
Shout out to that man.
I thought he was going to say yes. No.
Like, hell no.
Yeah. No.
And shout out to John for not only, like I said, he responded to the community tab post. I said, shoot me an email. He sent me an email and got the video back within 10 minutes. John,
Hell no.
Now, here's the thing. I would do it for enough money.
Yeah.
No.
Money.
Yeah, like
$1 billion. I need $1 billion.
You wouldn't do that for $2 million?
I need $1 billion.
Hey, let's stop playing.
You would need poop for $2 million?
I need $1 billion.
Stop playing.
I need $1 billion.
Tyvis.
You're out of your mind.
I need $1 billion.
Tyvis,
Sorry.
Tyvis, you do that.
I ain't doing nothing crazy for nothing less than $1 billion.
Hey, listen, he gonna do that for $100K. Tyvis do that
$1
for $100K,
billion.
and all you can
full
eat
of
five.
crap.
All you can eat Five Guys. That's what he
$1 billion.
People be capped. That
$1 billion. I lick my fingers.
cash.
Oh, God.
That's disgusting.
Oh,
All right, next one. Moving on.
Oh.
Question number 3. To guarantee a Super Bowl appearance for the Browns, would you get in the cage with Stipe Miocic for 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Would he be taking it easy on us, or he'd be
No,
fighting normal?
this is
As soon
Stipe.
as he touched my body, I'm folding. Whew. Oh Lord, you didn't hit me in the throat. Stipe, you didn't hit me in the throat. I can't breathe. Somebody come get me.
You wrote already?
Yeah.
Dang, you fast.
all right. Answers: no for Bull, yes for G, and Tyvis says, "I'd knock dude out." Yeah, hey, we saw that wrestling video for your
Dude.
Society 1870, Tyvis.
Are you crazy?
You sure about that?
Tyvis, man.
I'll knock dude
Times you'd
out.
be out in 10 seconds.
I'm
Hey,
the champ.
No.
He's gonna lift his foot and put it right behind your ear.
Yeah, you'd finish. By the way, I would do any of these things for $2 million. I would do almost anything. $2 million.
Wait till you see what we're getting. We'll see
Okay.
if this stands true.
I mean, if eat a poop is one of the first 3 things, I can't even imagine what we'll get into at the end.
crazy.
I need
Go ahead.
All right, number 4. And remember, there's 13 of these. Tyvis, this one's easy for you, but would you shave your head bald
That's an easy
to guarantee a Super Bowl appearance for the Browns?
We all our football team in high school all shaves their heads every Master McKinley game. All of us do. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Now I don't know.
That one might be the easiest.
Now
Yes. And Tyvis says it's headed there now. It is.
And there ain't no.
So, yes.
Listen, Tyvis understands he good though. He got the chin strap. If you bald up top, you gotta have a good chin strap.
I think it's a bigger deal for me because black guys generally look good with bald heads,
I will
and
agree.
white guys generally look stupid with bald heads.
Yeah,
generally, there's exceptions to both.
Yeah, there's.
But it's very rare for a white guy. Usually, if you're a white guy with a bald head, you look like a neo-Nazi. You know?
Yeah, like we look at you kind of strange. Like your head is way too clean. Did you do that on
Yeah,
purpose?
unless you're old. Like if you're old, you're just old, whatever. But like a young, bald-headed white guy, it's like creepy usually.
All right, John does have an answer for this next question. So
Yeah.
we'll get your answer, then John's.
Okay.
To guarantee a Super Bowl appearance for the Browns, would you get a large face tattoo?
By the way, I would rather, for $2 million, I would rather eat poop than get a face tattoo.
How large is large? Because I already got a large face. So proportionately,
Me too. I got a large face
so
too.
proportionally, my large and your large might be
That's
the same
fair.
thing. Like,
It has to cover.
Is that a real tattoo on this person?
man, it's crazy.
Anthony made these. Anthony?
According to Google Images, yes.
That is
I just
hideous.
Googled face tattoo, and that was the first one to pop
It
up.
looks like that little thing from Total Recall. Remember that little alien baby
article
came
headline?
out?
Quato.
Yeah.
Open your mind to me.
Hey, listen, that was that. I was old. I think I was like 15.
Yeah.
And I saw that. No, I was a little younger. Freaked me out. And I didn't like that little black dude with the chicken wing on.
Oh, yeah. Where he takes the thing off and he's like,
Oh, man,
I got 10 kids.
No, listen, I'm cool with that. I'm not watching that. I only watch
That's
that
a great
show.
movie.
No, I don't
love that
like that.
All right, here we go.
Bull? No. G? Tyvis says yes. G says no. Tyvis, why yes?
You would get a face tattoo?
Because he can put it on under his beard. He can shave his beard, get the tattoo, and let the beard grow back. You ain't slick.
Shout out Gucci.
He thought he was slick on that.
Oh
nah,
my
bro.
God, that's funny.
He gonna let it grow back. You wouldn't even tell, bro.
And we have that's a 50% hit rate on that joke, Tyvis. I think me, Earl got it. I'm not sure anyone else did. Let's see what John said on this one, because John did answer whether or not he'd get a face tattoo.
That's so funny.
Would you get a large tattoo on your face? Again, no. I don't want to identify as a Steelers fan. No way, dude.
Steelers. By the way, that is dang.
Face tag. What's wrong with a face tag? You get a fire face tag? What you mean?
You gotta be a rapper and you gotta be a snitch
Listen, the Browns going to the Super Bowl
at the same time.
We gotta be a snitch.
No chance am I getting a face tattoo.
All because it don't say 6'9".
Look,
G, for $2 million, you either got to get a face tattoo or eat poop. What are you doing?
I'll do both.
No, if you had to do one, not both.
I'll get the tattoo and eat poop while I'm getting a tattoo.
No, what I'm saying, you only have to do one. Why would you force yourself to do the other?
I do the poop because the poop,
right?
Yeah,
that's just 10 minutes of awfulness, maybe an hour.
Here,
Face tattoo, I'm stuck with forever.
and what you can do, is you can wash that down.
Exactly.
I need
or
a billion
later.
You're full of baloney.
I need a billion, bro.
If you said to your wife,
she can do it.
Jay Crawford offered me $2 million to eat poop, and your wife said, and you said to your wife, I'm not doing it, she'd be pissed at you.
I tell her you do it.
I need a shipping fee for $2 million.
I call her bluff. I call her bluff. You do it.
Now listen.
Yeah.
Now it's even worse if it's runny though. If it's
Next,
and now
please.
she took it to another level.
Speaking
Oh
of
my
food,
God!
speaking
I'm
of
gonna
disgusting food.
I may throw up for a second time on set. Go ahead. Mike.
Speaking of your choices on caloric consumption,
Yeah.
Fear factor.
would you go vegan for 2 years to guarantee a Browns
easy,
appearance in
sure.
the Super Bowl?
I'd be smaller,
I was gonna say no, but then I'm like, I'd lose a ton of weight.
be more healthy. I don't know if I can stick to it, but
Yeah, I'd be
You
hard.
have to. 2 years.
2 years.
Yes for the G and Bull. Tyvis?
Definitely saying yes.
Tyvis says yes. That was
There you
easy.
go.
Okay. I thought we might get a little pushback. Healthy lifestyle. I appreciate that.
That would be hard. I don't
Very
know. I
difficult.
don't think I could actually do it, but
I think
I
I
would
could
try.
do it.
In your mind, you would. Okay. Next up, this is number 7 of 13. We still have 6 more after this.
Right.
Would you give up your bed and sleep on a hardwood floor for 2 years if it guaranteed an appearance in the Super Bowl for the Cleveland Browns?
I got back problems, man.
That's easy for me.
I got back and neck problems. I ain't doing that.
No for G. No. You guys are in lockstep. G and Bull are in lockstep.
Yeah.
Tyvis, I feel like Tyvis is gonna say yes.
Oh,
My
he's
gut
100% saying
says
yes.
Tyvis says easily.
Yeah.
I was
Because
raised like
Tyvis
that.
is skinny, and G and I are not skinny, so.
And Tyvis is younger.
And he's younger, right.
He like, I could do that.
Dude, I'm 52 and fat. I'm not sleeping on the floor for 2 years. You crazy? I don't know that I do it for one
Hey,
night.
you might
Get
not
you
be able to get back up.
Get
I
you a
know.
nice pallet.
Hey,
Easily.
Me and Bull like horses. If we ever lay it down, you might as well put us out of the mat. We sleep standing up.
Put us out to pasture. Oh,
One of
my
the
goodness.
downsides of not having internet is I can't read you YouTube chat comments as we're going through. And this was designed to get some extra interaction.
you,
So
check
the
your
YouTube people
phone.
out there, well, I only got 2 hands. I'm talking to Steve.
Yeah.
Keep answering. We'll go back. We'll look through. We'll like some comments after the show. We
Oh,
appreciate you guys
mine
playing
died.
along. I'm curious to see what you guys
I got it.
would do on these.
Here,
Yes
you
or
can
no.
look at
So we apologize that we're not getting your answers in here. That was the
Steve
original
sending
plan, but
poop pictures to
we
us.
will move on. All right, you guys ready for the next one?
Yes.
This one I think will be easy for you guys. I really want to see what the chat would say. Would you give up alcohol for 5 years?
I mean, for
To
Tyvis and I,
guarantee an appearance in the
I don't
Browns
think
for the
G-
Super
you're not
Bowl.
much of a drinker either.
Yeah,
right?
that's cool. Yeah,
None of the three of us are drinkers, really.
I mean, I get hammered on my own sometimes, but it'd be like once every I don't know, like once every 2 years.
Yes,
Tyvis, you don't drink at all.
Never had
Tyvis
it.
doesn't drink at all.
Tyvis has never had
Never had
alcohol in
it.
his
So
life.
this is easy.
I have, I think I've had maybe 3 beers since COVID started.
Hey, these dudes in the shout out to the chat. The chat is I just saw
these
the
little
day the
animals.
kids ran up, they was ready to go. It scared me. I said, oh, little army of kids, this is under
Are they here?
Yeah, they
they out
outside. Oh Lord.
Yeah. All right, give us the next one.
Okay, this is a controversial one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope this is a split answer. Do you know one's coming? Or are you laughing at this? Or are you laughing at the kids? No, not this one. Okay, would you cut off the tip of your pinky to guarantee an appearance in the Super Bowl with the Browns? Just the tip, the last knuckle. The last knuckle.
Would you cut off the tip of your pinky to guarantee the Browns being in the Super Bowl?
Bro, have you ever got your finger caught in the door? That's the worst day of your life. Like, you have to lay down as a grown person.
Right.
You're like,
and that's not getting it cut off.
And you got to put the little blindfolds on and have ice on your upper body. Like, that's how hard it is to get over your door hand gets slammed in the door. Now I'm getting rid of it? No. Can't do it.
Tyvis, you ready?
Can't do it.
Hold on.
Can't do it.
And we do have an answer from John on this one as well.
Okay.
No for G.
None
No
of
for
us.
Bull. And Tyvis says, no, my name isn't Ronnie Lott.
Right. Shout
We're
out to
not
Ronnie
cutting
Lott.
off our tip of our pinky.
Let's
for
see
the
what
Browns.
John says about this one.
I think John's going to say yes.
Would you cut the top of your pinky finger up? Again, no.
Oh.
I don't want to stand out at a tea party.
I don't know that John's that
I
diehard
just
fan.
say he ain't dedicated at
John
all.
could never be in the Yakuza.
He ain't dedicated at all.
Nah, I can't do that.
He cool.
right.
He cool with life.
But you don't see these
All right,
chains?
we got a couple more. We got a couple
Go
more.
ahead.
Anthony's favorite one's coming up. Not this one, though. But would you eat 24 uncooked hot dogs in a 24-hour span to guarantee an appearance in the Super Bowl for the Cleveland Browns?
You don't know how many.
That's
Like,
so gross.
do you know as a child, I used to think that these things were a delicacy. They would cut them up. There was no microwaves, and you would eat regular
raw hot dogs?
Raw hot dogs, and now
Ugh.
I'm paying for it still. As we speak, the hot dogs are still in my system. No, I'm not. How much did you say I had to do?
24.
24. Like,
So essentially 1 hour.
24
I
in
could do
24 hours.
I could
I'm
do
out
it.
on that.
Bull says no.
I'm not eating raw hot dogs.
G is going back for glutton and punishment. G says yes. And
do it.
Tyvis says yes.
Yes, he
Joey
did.
Chestnut
With a
Jr.,
shout-out.
Vienna sausages.
Vienna
till I die.
sausages are different.
Those are
Yeah, that's
very
not
different.
the same.
Those are different.
Close enough.
And by the way,
Close enough.
you do have to rinse off the jelly that comes in that can though. Like,
Wait, hold on. So when I was a kid, we used to have a ballpark Franks in the refrigerator.
Right.
If you got hungry, you just went in there and you grabbed one out the pack.
Facts.
And I was a little kid standing in my door with the screen busted out with the Kool-Aid on my T-shirt and a raw hot dog in my
Facts.
hand.
No
If
hot
you know,
Pause.
you know.
You couldn't put, you didn't put it.
Facts.
Why not put it in the microwave?
nah, it was.
It wasn't like that.
It wasn't
boy.
like that.
It wasn't like that. You
It was
just
not
stick that
have a
hot dog in
microwave.
there.
It was easy. You just went in there and grabbed it. It was
Wait, but did you have a microwave, Earl?
No, it just what we had a microwave, but it didn't go like that, bull. You know, you grow up in the hood, man. Your mama said, "Boy, you better go get that hot dog out that refrigerator and leave me alone."
And like she went, and then we never had hot dog buns either.
I ate raw chopped meat a couple of times as a kid, which is really gross.
What's
But my
24
dad
raw
would
hot
do that,
dogs?
Like raw, like hamburger
Facts.
Oh, you tripping?
meat. It's gross.
Like
but my
you-
dad did that.
You could die.
Well, we didn't know that in 1979.
Like you could die.
So real
Not a
quick,
lot.
so
Go
you
ahead.
guys are saying you would eat dog crap, but
No.
you wouldn't eat an uncooked hot dog?
See that? Contradicting themselves.
there's
no,
a
we
lot-
didn't. I didn't say yes to that one.
I said yes. He did.
Did I? Oh, I did.
Did you say yes to
I
that?
thought I said no.
G definitely did.
I
I
said
know.
I
I
would do
said no. No,
I
we
thought
all
I said
said
I would do
no.
it for
I
$2
swear
million.
no, we all said no.
Oh, for $2 million.
We
Okay.
are-
$2 million, I would do any of those.
Everybody
things
said
we've
no.
done.
Yeah, everybody said
Nobody offered you the $2 million though.
Yeah, well, then I'm not doing that.
So we do have an answer. This is John's final one. And
Yeah,
John,
okay.
thank you again. Real
Shout
quick
out to
before we
John.
play it, what do you think John says to this one?
Probably no.
I think John will eat the raw hot dogs, but I keep picking him to say yes, and he always says no. So let's try it.
John, what do you have to say?
Would you eat 24 hot dogs and uncooked in a single day? Yes, I would. In fact, I'd eat 3. Have to put some Burtman
John-
Stadium mustard on them.
See what I'm saying?
There you go.
You guys would all be throwing up too.
Hey, shout out real quick, though. I know we did it earlier. I want to do it again. Shout out to John for answering, responding. We want you guys to interact like that.
We
It's
gotta do
much
this
easier
more
said
often.
than
I
done.
like this.
And get people to like understand what they have to do. They were
Yes.
confused. Let's get them to understand what they got to do because that was good to have his answers.
Hey, 12 people responded to me saying I want to help out. I sent them the instructions. Only one person got back to me.
Yeah.
So
See that?
we need that volunteer support.
All
We
right.
got a couple more, though, before
Yeah.
we move on to the next topic. We have, I believe, 3 more. Yeah, 3 more. and 2 of these are my favorite, and the last one is Anthony's favorite by far. So, number 3, it's an Earl the Pearl suggestion.
Pokemon for 24 hours straight.
I'll do that for free.
No, there's nothing to do with Pokemon.
Go ahead.
But would you go streaking in a popular neighborhood if it guaranteed a Super Bowl appearance for the Cleveland Browns?
Well, we know Tyvis's answer.
This is an easy yes,
I
right?
mean, come on.
Tyvis can't even do 10 pull-ups.
This is kind of
He did get. That's true. Mike did beat you in the pull-up competition.
this is quite frowned upon in the area I live in, and I might get arrested, which could turn out bad.
Bull says no. Shocker.
No.
How long?
Tyvis says 100% ain't no shame in my game.
It's 1,000.
G, you're the tiebreaker. Would
How
you
long?
go streaking?
How long does it have to be?
You got to run on the block, a full block.
That block is kind of. All right, man. I'm doing it for you guys.
And G Bush is going streaking.
I'll do it for you guys. Call
You're
my
definitely getting arrested.
Call my attorney and please, listen, and put something together for my legal package.
All right. He's getting arrested, 100%.
A couple
Don't
real,
try
real
this
quick.
at home.
Yes.
Frank the
Bad
Tank
advice
Baby,
to children
according to
right now.
the YouTube chat, a little old school reference.
Yeah.
KR Thunder says, as long as the police don't ticket me. And Spencer Dyke says, hell yeah, we're going streaking. So
Nobody wants to see Spencer do that. Spencer's all like confident.
No,
like,
Spencer's
Okay.
funny because
See
he,
him.
we have 2
Trying to
left.
see
he
that.
said take the pinky. Spencer said what a
2
pinky
left.
good for.
Okay.
All right.
Next.
Would you get an ex's name tattooed on your arm to guarantee an appearance in the Super Bowl for the Browns?
This is devastating.
G. Bush has got a lot of exes.
I had a lot of fiancés. It took me 2 years of counseling to be able to even say her name, let alone tattoo. Man, this hurts. I'm really thinking about this too.
I don't think Tyvis has had an ex. Do you?
Yeah, I got plenty.
Oh, I don't know why I thought you were
Yeah, I
like,
got plenty.
longer, like from when you were in high school, but I'm wrong.
I think I could get it redone with something over it, but it's gonna look like a
No,
bouquet
that
of
can't be part
flowers.
of the conversation.
Why? I
It's got to
can't
stay there forever.
forever.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you can't cover it up with a koi fish
No,
in
then
2
it's,
years.
Yeah. It's got to be there with the face tattoo also. Oh, you said no to that one.
And we do kind of got matching tattoos, but it's not really matching. It's just like a symbol.
Yeah.
But I can play it off like that was just what I was doing.
All right, you can.
All right, does everyone
It's
have
gotta
their
stay there
answer?
Forever.
On 3.
Oh.
No for Bull, no for G. Tyvis says, never. The lieutenant ain't having that. Love you, Lauren. We love you too, Lauren.
This dude wrote a note. You didn't tell me you was gonna write a note. I had to do. Now I gotta write a note. Hold on. Sorry for this. Sorry. I love you too.
That's true. Your wife's watching.
The lieutenant
made
ain't
me-
having that.
Does your wife watch every show?
She tunes in every now and again.
All right.
She puts me on the big TV so my kids can watch me and go,
You got me out
hey,
here looking
Dad.
bad.
Yeah. You better write a nice message to your wife.
Couple YouTube comments on that one.
Yeah.
The Life of Chapo says, absolutely not. Louis Ford said, you trying to get me killed? Hell no.
Look.
SZR429 says, yup, but on a tombstone.
I-
Joseph
Put it on
Roscoe
the
says that could be a good name, though. And Cody Clark says, maybe if I get creative control.
All right.
Put it on the
creative control means he just wants meals. Like, what do you mean? You're not.
All right, last one, Mike.
This is the last one. This is Anthony's favorite. Are
I
you
just
guys
think
ready?
The picture is so funny.
Okay.
Oh my
right.
goodness.
To guarantee a Super Bowl appearance for the Cleveland Browns,
This is deep.
would you kiss your cousin?
When you say kiss, what do you mean?
It's got to be
It's
as
on the lips.
passionately as the picture
All right.
shows.
Let's be
It doesn't have to be a
careful.
full makeout, but
So
it is a
just-
kiss
kids in
lip
here.
to lip.
I mean, that's love. I mean, that's love.
By the way,
So like just one little one of those?
It's got to be a real kiss.
No
tongue,
details,
but it's got to
Titus.
be a
You
real
know
kiss.
what he's talking about.
I ain't doing that. No.
Hell no.
No.
my mom did
No.
always tell me.
No. Wait a minute. Hold on now. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Wait a
Role
minute.
reversal. Tyvis had initially written no on his board. I can see it.
Wait a minute.
Is he going to talk himself into kissing his cousin?
Now we know where Anthony's mind is.
No.
How's
It's just
this-
that picture was
how's
really
your
funny when I
how's
put the
this
censor
his
bar over
favorite
it.
one?
Yeah, it's a little creepy.
You saved it to last too. So
I
you-
did not order these. It was Mike. I
All
don't make
right.
the rundown when I'm not producing.
This is.
G,
this-
what'd you say? What's your answer?
I got a lot of cousins, right? No, I can't get there. I can't get down like that.
And Tyvis has turned his board. It initially said no. If this is a cousin
That's
through
a-
marriage,
that's a cop out.
cop out.
That's what you mean. So that's not a cousin?
No.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
In the
Is
black
it through marriage?
In
Yes.
the black community, everybody.
You said
That's
you
a
didn't
cousin's
put.
law.
You never said
law.
no. He said a cousin. He never said blood, first cousins, none of that. He just said a cousin.
Cousin's got to be a blood relative.
Nope, no, it don't.
Listen,
And we got the YouTube chat. Couple answers in the YouTube
That's it
chat.
for this
Evan
crazy
419 says I can hear Sweet Home Alabama playing in the background. Kenyon Harris says for a Super Bowl win, pucker up, cuz.
Country Road.
The Life of Chapo says maybe third cousins.
All right.
Shuttlesworth says that's a Pittsburgh thing. Scotty Wagner says my third cousin kind of bad. LOL. Scotty, chill.
They wow.
Chill, bro.
They wow.
And then Mick the Dog says just kiss her for a Super Bowl win. Heck yeah. So.